you have no business discussing economics. Because this is something, and the reason why is because this issue is accessible to every single person. Everybody knows what gender is. Everybody knows what a man is. Everybody knows what a woman is. If you can't get over this, sorry, you have no business discussing economics if you don't understand how many genders there are. That's it. I view the gender stuff as the exact same. Do you trust the judgment of a person who thought that the earth was flat to make decisions for you? I would not. Why not? Well, I mean, it's just one little thing. It has no bearing on everything else. The reason why is because it indicates a lapse in judgment and a breakdown in logical argumentation and decision-making that is so extreme, so problematic, and so ridiculous that this person can't be trusted to make a decision for anything else. You can't trust a person that thinks that the earth is flat to make a logically sound decision for other things. I hate this guy. I do. I hate him.
Minister. There is not a cat in hell's chance of you ever becoming Prime Minister if you don't know what a woman is.
Well, you'll see us going up in the polls. We're the most favourable party in London right now, so let's see about
Why do you start going out tomorrow with your big campaign that women can have penises?
And this also, by the way, should be the main campaigning focus against any of these people. Because what I view the I don't know what a woman is or I don't know how many genders there are, they are a frame of reference indicator. I've said this before, I'll go through it again. These people are the most anti-scientific, anti-fact-based people that you can possibly ever imagine. See, this is what they do, is they try to make an appeal to science while at the same time denying it. So actually, science is very clear about this. And do they want to talk about the science of IQ distribution of different races in different countries? Absolutely not. Never let these people use your values against you. They hate science, they hate facts, they hate rationality, and they want to replace it with their argumentation that is none of those, but they want to replace it with that and then make it to where you can't criticize it. Also known as bullshit. Is invented with no actual scientific basis on hard science. There's no actual hard science for this. This is all sociology. And what sociology is basically taken over by a bunch of Karens that want to sit around and agree with each other, and they want to invent things that aren't real. Just because a bunch of psychologists got together and decided something, that doesn't make it real. It doesn't. This is all soft science.
People are born male and female.
Not necessarily.
Oh, for God's sake.
I think it's more complicated than
It's not more complicated, Zach.
But just because some people are born with one arm, to ask somebody how many arms does a human being have, every single person would say 2 arms. But doesn't mean that the answer isn't 2. So whenever you're looking at intersex people or other degrees of medical deformities, this is not included inside of normal everyday speaking. You ask somebody how many fingers does a person have, they say 10 fingers. Many people are born with 9 fingers, but nobody would hesitate to answer the question, how many fingers does a person have? There are only 2 genders. There is no third gender.
Do you think
it is binary? It's completely binary. The invented sociology from fake Karen consensuses that have fake credentials for agreeing with the other fake credentials, it actually has no weight, no value, no influence, and it's completely made up. Anybody that's intersex or something like that, what a little bitch. I don't think anybody does. It's fucking annoying.
I've already told you that I think trans people...
You sound like you have a huge problem with trans people.
No.
Oh my God. He's got a huge problem with trans people because he doesn't think women can have dicks. Is that right?
It sounds to me like you don't understand what a woman is, which I think is a huge problem for someone leading a party in this country.
A woman is a gender.
Sorry?
You said, what's a woman?
No, a woman is a gender.
And gender
female.
is complicated.
No.
Gender is a spectrum.
It's not complicated. A woman is a biological
gender a spectrum? Is it that binary?
Do you think people...
It is binary. It's being trans doesn't make you a woman.
Can a woman have a penis?
Yes. It's going to take them a long time on the National Health Service to get rid of it, but that's another separate problem.
Right.
Can a woman
I think we'll
have
leave
a
it
penis?
on a woman can have a penis. People can
I think you're lacking nuance and complexity about a pretty
Not
complicated
really. You couldn't have been clearer.
I'm clear because actually, when you want to look at the science,
you were crystal clear.
The science,
a simple question.
but you're laughing at it, which I think
I think it's
trans
absolutely ridiculous.
makes you a trans woman. A biological woman and a trans woman are different. Like, I don't know why this is so hard for people to understand. Duh. Of course.
Against trans people, why are you punching down? Why are you not saying?
I would hazard a guess that gaps must have occurred simply because the continuous at-sea deterrent has to be maintained somehow. In Britain's continuous at-sea deterrent, though I doubt the Ministry of Defence or the government would ever admit such.
No.
The state of Britain's inadequate flotilla of fleet submarines is truly shocking.
So this is actually so this fall off. This is like the French level of fall off. Like the French used to just, I mean, they would just show up and kill everybody. They, I mean, you tell like, I mean, back in the day, god damn. So one's always broken. Right.
This means that the Royal Navy only has 3 V-boats in operation at any one time, not 4 as advertised, with one always out of service in refit at the time. We can probably also surmise that of the remaining 3, at least one must have had some kind of fault or maintenance issue in these periods. The
other 3 are working just fine.
All these elderly boats are in fact going to sea with serious maintenance issues or dangerous faults.
Oh
simply
my God,
because
this is
the continuous at-sea deterrent.
The boats don't work.
It means that at any one time, numbers of vessels will be doing nothing. And so you require sufficient vessels to make up this shortfall and still maintain operational commitments. Sadly, as you will see, a good majority of the current fighting fleet is immobilized, undergoing refit or maintenance, with no ships able to cover these losses.
Oh no! So they didn't even lose a war?
So, roughly, the Royal Navy's fighting fleet has been reduced by half in 30 years. But
they just lost half their navy anyway? Oops.
is just as busy. Another issue is redundancy. Ships require regular maintenance and sometimes complete refits or updates that can take years. It means that at any one time, numbers of vessels will be doing nothing, and so you require sufficient vessels to make up this shortfall and still maintain operational commitments.
Dude, this is the set. Dude, look at that. Like, that's...
A decade earlier, in 2016, the situation wasn't much better. 11 submarines.
Dude, what a sad infographic. That's brutal.
Aircraft carriers, 6 destroyers, and 13 frigates. 20 years ago, in 2006,
so they actually couldn't even defend it.
Cuts. Britain still has some 15 overseas territories, many of which, like the Falkland Islands, require naval protection.
Well,
plus, Britain is, of course, involved with a variety of defence tasks worldwide. The Navy is hard-pressed to fulfil them.
Wow.
So of the fighting ships in 2026, Britain possesses 10 submarines, 2 aircraft carriers,
10 submarines. Iran had 25. Iran had 25. Britain had
6 destroyers, and 7 frigates.
Oh God! Oh. The Iranian Navy was double the size of the British Navy? Oh man, it was? Well, yeah, I mean, they're all sunk now, but like, still. Dude.
Only 25 are really fighting ships. That is, submarines, aircraft carriers, destroyers, and frigates.
Yeah. It's because they can't?
Britain was seemingly incapable of dispatching at short notice a single warship to the defense of...
So what he's saying is that the reason why they didn't help us in Iran isn't because they didn't want to. This is Great Britain that took over half of the whole fucking world, and they crashed out on a level that they can't even get a single boat over there?
one of her sovereign bases overseas.